Dr. Ethan Carter was a man of precision and discipline. As one of London's most respected cardiologists, he had spent years ensuring his personal emotions never interfered with his work. But all of that changed when Isabel Morgan walked into his clinic one stormy evening. Drenched from the rain, her fragile frame trembled as she sat across from him. She was breathtaking, long, chestnut brown hair, deep blue eyes filled with sorrow, and an undeniable elegance, even in distress. But it wasn't just her beauty that captured Ethan's attention. It was the sadness lingering in her gaze. "I'm not sure what's wrong, doctor," she said softly. "I keep feeling this pressure in my chest, like I can't breathe sometimes." Ethan ran a series of tests, checked her vitals, and listened carefully to her heartbeat. Physically, she was fine. No heart issues, no abnormalities. But the way she held herself, the way she hesitated to meet his gaze, it told him her pain wasn't just physical. "You seem stressed," he finally said. "Are you going through something difficult?" A flicker of hesitation crossed her face before she sighed. I don't know if I should talk about it." Ethan leaned forward, his voice gentle. "You can trust me." For the first time in years, someone was looking at her with genuine concern. And that scared her. Isabel kept coming back for follow-ups, though deep down, Ethan knew it wasn't just about her health anymore. Their conversations grew longer, their interactions more personal. She started opening up about the suffocating relationship she was trapped in, about the man who controlled her every move. Ethan hated the idea of someone hurting her. He found himself thinking about her outside of work, looking forward to their meetings more than he should. And he knew he was crossing a line. One evening, after her appointment, she lingered by the door. "Ethan," she hesitated, using his first name for the first time. "I feel safe with you. And I haven't felt safe in a very long time." Ethan's breath hitched. He knew he should keep his distance. But how could he, when every instinct in his body was telling him to protect her? Their connection deepened. Late-night texts turned into stolen moments. A touch that lingered too long. A glance filled with unspoken desire. Until one night, everything changed. It was past midnight when his phone rang. "Isabel." He picked up instantly. "Isabel? What's wrong?" Her voice was barely a whisper. I need you." Without thinking, he rushed to her location, finding her in a park, tears streaming down her face, a red bruise on her cheek. Fury surged through him. "What happened?" His voice was low, dangerous. "My fiancé," she murmured. "He knows I've been coming to see you. He got jealous. He hurt me." Ethan clenched his fists. He wanted to go after the man who had done this, but right now Isabel needed him more. He reached out, brushing a tear from her cheek. "Come with me," he said softly. "Let me take care of you." That night, as she rested in his apartment, wrapped in a shirt, their emotions finally spilled over. The lines between doctor and patient blurred as their lips met in a desperate, passionate kiss. For the first time in years, Isabel felt loved. For the first time in his life, Ethan knew he had something worth risking everything for. But love built on secrecy never stays hidden for long. Rumors began spreading at the hospital. The administration called him in for questioning. A doctor having an affair with his patient? It was unethical. His entire career was on the line. And then, the real danger arrived. One night, as Ethan and Isabel shared a quiet moment at his apartment, the front door burst open. Standing there was Adam, Isabel's fiancé. And he wasn't alone. Two men stepped inside, their eyes cold, their intentions clear. "You thought you could take what's mine?" Adam sneered, pulling out a knife. Ethan instinctively pushed Isabel behind him. "You're not touching her again," he growled. A fight broke out. Ethan took a punch to the jaw but fought back harder. Isabel screamed as Adam lunged at Ethan with the knife, only for the blade to miss by inches as police sirens blared outside. Isabel had called them. Within minutes, Adam and his men were arrested. It was over. Ethan lost his job. The hospital couldn't ignore the scandal. But he didn't care. Because he had her. Isabel was finally free. As they stood on the beach, watching the sunrise, she turned to him. eyes filled with love. "I never thought I'd find someone like you." He took her hands, pressing a kiss to her forehead. "You saved me too, Isabel." And as the waves crashed around them, they knew this was the beginning of forever.